California is the top producing agriculture state in the country, as well as one of the most conflicted when it comes to water rights and water sources. The Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta is the most critical source of water to the citizens and farmland in the state. The Delta is the region where two of California's largest rivers meet and mix their fresh waters with the salt waters of the Pacific Ocean. The Delta serves as California's main water distribution system, serving the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, San Joaquin Valley, the Central Coast, and Southern California. The Delta is also an incredibly unique ecosystem, supporting over 750 species of plants and wildlife. These waters serve as a vital migration path for fish, like salmon, who travel from their home stream to the Pacific Ocean. In order to maintain this water source, the Bay Delta Conservation Plan was created with the intent to restore and protect ecosystem health, water supply, and water quality. Included in this plan is the Twin Tunnel Project, proposed by Governor Jerry Brown in April of 2015. The proposed tunnels would each be 40 feet in diameter and 35 miles long, buried 150 feet beneath the heart of the Delta, and would divert some of the Sacramento River waters around the Bay Delta estuary and to pumps in Tracy, California. Pumping stations would then further disperse the water throughout California via the State Water Project and Central Valley Project canals. This project is said to modernize California's aging water system, along with protecting sensitive fish and wildlife species, and furthermore the health of the Delta ecosystem. Major groups in support of the tunnels are the Department of Water Resources, Santa Clara Valley Water District, and Kern County Water Agency. These groups believe that California's current water infrastructure is outdated and unreliable, and that without a system upgrade, it will deteriorate over time with major consequences. Supporters believe the project could benefit the economy in multiple ways by creating thousands of new jobs as well as protecting thousands of current positions. Lastly, supporters feel the tunnels can be beneficial to native fish species. In the recent years, native species such as the Chinook salmon, steelhead, and Delta smelt have declined significantly, partly due to altered flows. It is said that existing pumping facilities contribute to reverse river flows, trapping migrating fish. Supporters claim that the tunnels will reduce reverse flows and protect migrating fish. The California Natural Resources Agency says the new diversions will also feature state-of-the-art, fish-friendly screens to allow safe passage to the ocean. With proponent groups come equally invested opponents. Californians for a Fair Water Policy is a large organization that is opposed to the Delta tunnels. First, they feel agencies such as Kern County Water Agency already receive the majority of water exported from the Delta and use it for powerful corporate businesses that sell water-intensive crops overseas. This group is also against the project's estimated $50 billion cost. It is said that water ratepayers in Southern California would be responsible for paying up to 75% of the construction and operation costs of the tunnel, making their water bills skyrocket. Environmental and mitigation costs would be paid by California taxpayers. This group feels that money going towards this project should instead be put into upgrading our current water infrastructures. Another large stakeholder group against the tunnels is the California Water Impact Network, who feel strongly about the environmental impacts of the project. They highlight that reducing flows from the Sacramento River will allow salt water from the Pacific Ocean to further intrude through the Delta, increasing salinity in the water. These increased levels could have large negative impacts on Delta agriculture and could have negative effects on habitat for salmon, steelhead, and the Delta smelt. All in all, when it comes to precious natural resources, any proposal or project surrounding it will result in much conflict. Proponents and opponents of the tunnels both agree that California's water system is outdated and in dire need of additional support, but disagree in the tunnels being a solution. Both sides of the issue show concern for the Delta's ecosystem and wildlife populations, but don't see eye to eye when it comes to the impacts the tunnels will have on them. With the project in current hot debate, only time will tell if the building of the tunnels will be off to the races or an idea of the past.